on to 284 News. My name is Javon Wilson.
I'm Kamal Haynes.
And I'm Ron Grant.
And we are so thrilled and happy to be coming to you live out of the beautiful British Virgin Islands. The content continues via our website, 284media.com.
In today's news, active COVID cases dropped to 42, while hospitalizations increased to 9.
We also see a Unite for Sea BVI kicking off their summer 2021 activities, and HIREBVI set to host their back-to-school drive.
And the BVI Ports Authority presently owes government in excess of $9 million for taxes collected and balance on Pier Park loan.
We also see across the region Dominica going into complete lockdown to, of course, give frontline workers a break and new protocols to consider when traveling to certain Caribbean islands. We have all the details on today's edition of 284 News.
You value traditions. Today, you value music. You value education. Family.
I love you.
Service.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
It is a terrific Tuesday evening here in the territory, the British Virgin Islands, Tuesday, August 17th. And we're so happy to be bringing you today's dose of 284 News. My name is Javon Wilson.
And I'm Kamal Haynes, coming to you live from the beautiful British Virgin Islands. Thank you for joining us. Well, we start with news of COVID, where the positive active COVID-19 cases in the British Virgin Islands continues to see a decline, with a tally now at 42 active cases. However, there has been a marginal increase in hospitalizations from the 7 announced at the previous COVID-19 update issued on August 12 to now 9. But this is according to the Minister for Health, Malone, who made the announcement while delivering a statement in the House of Assembly on Monday, August 16th. Take a listen.
Pleased to report that as at Sunday, August 15th, we have 42 active cases. This is down from the height of over 1,604. 32 cases on Tortola, 9 on Virgin Gorda, and 1 on a marine vessel. There were 2 additional admissions to the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital just yesterday, bringing our total number of persons in the hospital to 9. Great strides have been and continue to be made by all of us as a collective team to arrest the outbreak and reduce transmission of this virus. For this, I want to say thank you to all persons involved.
Well, the health minister also for the first time addressed the discovery of the Delta variant of the COVID-19 virus on the island, which was announced on Sunday, August 15th.
To better understand the significance of the Delta variant reaching our shores, we must first understand what makes Delta so much of a concern. The Delta variant is highly contagious or has increased transmissibility, according to the WHO and the CDC. Delta has accounted for more than 80% of new cases in the United States, and recent research have found that the Delta variant grows more rapidly and to much greater level in the respiratory tract, making it potentially more fatal than the initial virus. This has the ability to translate into a catastrophe for a small community like ours, especially because the vaccination levels are not where they need to be in order for us to be more protected. As a territory, we are still mourning the loss of loved ones and picking up the pieces from the first wave of COVID. We cannot afford for a second wave, and especially a Delta wave. The Delta wave could wreak havoc over a community. It is for this reason that we cannot let down our guards, Mr. Speaker, especially now that we have confirmed that one COVID-19 sample out of 19 sent for genetic testing on August 4th returned positive for the Delta variant.
Well, Minister Malone said, considering that the lone case of the Delta variant had no prior travel history, there is a worrying concern that the virus is likely to be present in other persons in the territory.
The positive case had no travel history and the household included 2 other positive contacts, one of whom met criteria for sequencing and tested negative for the Delta variant. These cases and contacts were all quarantined and clearly in accordance with established protocols. Mr. Speaker, the good news is that according to the samples that were taken, we had a case of Delta that was contact traced, isolated, and mitigated in the territory. The bad news, Mr. Speaker, is that the positive case didn't have a travel history. Therefore, we can assume that the Delta variant may still be and is likely to be lurking within the territory. We have heard from the health experts over and over again that the severity of illness that could occasion this variant. We heard the experts continue to admonish the community to comply with protocols and get vaccinated. We heard the experts say that we must remain vigilant and continue to do the things that allow us to reduce positive cases and arrest the spread of this virus.
Well, the health minister urged more persons to come forward to get vaccinated as the government aims to reach herd immunity with the vaccination of 75 to 80% of the territory's population.
All right, viewers, as we move on, some good news this year. HIREBVI will host its first annual, not its first, but its annual back-to-school distribution drive, this time with a focus primarily on BVI families who are in need. Now, unlike previous back-to-school distribution drives hosted by HIREBVI, this year HIREBVI has decided to donate school supplies to 50 families in need. The school supplies will be bundled and distributed to the Family Support Network, who will handle the registration logistics of the families and, of course, the final distribution of school supplies to these families. Families in need are now encouraged to register with the Family Support Network by August 27, 2021 by sending a WhatsApp message to 284-542-2085 or 284-541-4844. Or you can also email the Family Support Network at familysn1@yahoo.com to verify, of course, their qualifications. Now, Ms. Rakima Turnbull, who of course is the beautiful managing director of HIREBVI, she said, and I quote, "Considering the impact that COVID-19 has had on the territory thus far, we decided to assist affected families by providing support. Therefore, we have partnered once more with FSN, who will be responsible for identifying those affected families. It is imperative to note that only registered and qualified families will receive school supplies. We would also like to thank and express our gratitude to our sponsors, namely Aeropost, ACE by HIREBVI. We also have Island Services, Let's Fuse VI, P3, Caribbean Sellers, and Guardian Property Management and Sales for their kind contribution and support." End of quote. Now, here is Mrs. Sasha Stow, the Executive Director and Clinical Psychologist at the Family Support Network, was also very excited about HIREBVI's contributions, noting, and I quote, "It's that time of the year again. Family Support Network is pleased to be doing its annual back-to-school program. This year, we are grateful for the contribution that HIREBVI is giving us to assist the unusually high number of families we have witnessed experiencing hardships. We are happy for their donation of stationery and other necessary school supplies. It is our belief that when organizations come together to help, they can make a great impact. Family Support Network hopes that because of our joint efforts, more families in the BVI will be able to, give their children a good start to this 2021-2022 school year." End of quote. Now, viewers, just earlier this year, HIREBVI would have donated to the Family Support Network as its charity of choice through the Sea for Christmas, which is the Sea for Christmas charity campaign. In May as well, the community had the opportunity to interact with its employees as well as learn about careers and educational options through HIREBVI's annual Career Expo. The human resources business is also back at it again with its back-to-school drive under the theme, "The Future is Now," which has always had a focus on young people in our community. And for those who may not know, HIREBVI is a human resources business with the BVI's only job board that really focuses on providing human resources solutions such as, but not limited to, work permit filing, tax filing, job advertisement, training and development, and of course, human resource outsourcing. For more information on or about donating to the back to school drive, under the theme "The Future Is Now," you can call 442-4473, or you can email info@hirebvi.com, or visit HIREBVI's website, that is hirebvi.com. Kamal, always so refreshing to see corporate BVI in particular reaching back and of course assisting the organizations on the ground who really understand the needs, especially now that persons are struggling as a result of COVID-19, whether on reduced salaries, some persons are jobless at this moment. But all in all, it's been quite a struggle financially for so many families, and especially being that children will be heading back to school face-to-face on September 6th, and having that notice in such a short time, I know a lot of families will be happy to benefit from this program.
Indeed, and it will also help to benefit some of the families that would have had, as you said, a difficult time. Some would have obviously had to miss out on school, even though it was online. And obviously returning back to, physical face-to-face class,
yes,
persons need the supplies to be able to participate when September 6th comes. Well, viewers, still ahead, the BVI Ports Authority presently owes government in excess of $9 million for taxes collected and balance on Pier Park loan. And Unite BVI for the Sea has kick-started its summer 2021 program. All this and more when 284 News returns.
ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.
Well, viewers, welcome back. Well, the British Virgin Islands Ports Authority presently owes central government more than $9 million for taxes collected since 2016 and for the balance of a loan issued to assist with works at the Cyril B. Romney Tortola Pier Park. But this information was revealed by Premier Andrew Foy during a recent sitting in the House of Assembly, where he said that a total of $9,077,494.44 was owed by the Ports Authority to central government for taxes and an outstanding loan. Well, he was responding to a question posed by leader of the opposition, Malone, who requested for the Premier to give details and cumulative accounts of all monies owed to vendors, contractors, and individuals from January 1st, 2019 through May 10th, 2021 by the BVI Ports Authority. Well, the Premier replied, stating that from January 1st to December 31st, 2019, the sum owed was $740,366.15, while from January 1st to December 31st, 2020, a total of $934,497.12 was owed. But for the period of January 1st to May 10th, 2021, the cumulative owed was $328,235.96. Well, take a listen.
The cumulative amount of all monies owed to vendors, contractors, and individuals from 1st January 2019 through 10th May 2021 by the BVI Ports Authority are as follows. For the period 1st January through 31st December 2019, the cumulative amount is $740,366.15. For the period 1st January 20 through 31st December 2020, the cumulative amount is $934,285.96.
$497.12. For the period 1st January through 10th May 2021, the cumulative amount is $328,235.96. Mr. Speaker, the BVI Ports Authority also owes central government the sum of $9,077,494.44 for passenger tax collected on government's behalf since 2016. Mr. Speaker, and the balance of the loan from the central government to assist with the works at the Cyril B. Romney Tortola Pier Pack.
Well, viewers, prior to responding to the question, the Premier issued a disclaimer to the general public where he said that the current COVID-19 climate is partly responsible for some of the monies owed to vendors and contractors.
I want the record of this House to reflect each time that we have been through some of the roughest time in this country in the last 2 years with COVID. I want that to be clear, Mr. Speaker, because in this House, certain things are said, and when I go on the street, I hear that things are in deficit, and the factor of COVID-19 is not even factored in. So I know to whom and to what I'm dealing with. So I want that to make sure that that is on the record, Mr. Speaker, because show me a country that has not been challenged with COVID-19.
Well, the 11th sitting of the third session of the 4th House of Assembly resumes on Thursday, August 19th at around 10 a.m. Well, Javon, this is some very concerning news. You know, obviously, $9 million in taxes and loans. It wasn't, in terms of the details given during the House of Assembly, it wasn't broken down to know exactly how much of this $9 million was taxes and how much of it was the balance for the loan. But to have a sum of $9 million, especially from taxes from 2016, is very, very concerning.
Absolutely, and certainly an amount that could do a significant amount for this territory, especially in these trying times. As we move forward, viewers, Unite for the Sea, an ocean conservation education youth program designed by Unite BVI, is meant to inspire and empower generations of ocean conservationists. Since 2019, this program has been providing exciting educational water-based activities created to instill a love of the ocean. This summer, a range of free activities are now being offered. These include swimming, snorkeling, and diving lessons, in addition to interactive on-site ocean conservation education, with offerings as diverse as the ways in which we can protect and preserve our beautiful Virgin Islands. This summer as well, Unite for the Seas will be providing grants to MAIL, which of course is an empowerment mentorship program for young boys in the territory, Virgin Garter Fishing Co-op, the Sunchase Scuba Limited, Sail Caribbean Limited, the Youth Empowerment Project, BVI Swim School, BVI Surf School, Sea Turtle Aquatics, HLSCC's Marine Program, BVI Water Sports, and IGWI School/CATS to deliver the water activity portion. The ocean conservation education being delivered this summer falls under the theme, and I quote, the Big Four. And of course, spotlight is shown on the 4 vulnerable species of sea turtles found here in the BVI waters, and of course, the negative impact of plastic pollution on our marine environment. Youth will be invited to participate in the Big Four Plastic Challenge, where they will be challenged to not use single-use plastics, and of course, to use a reusable water bottle and reusable shopping bag for at least 7 days, and hopefully onwards. Now, in order to reach as many students as possible, the educational material has been provided in a virtual format and can be found via the website. In-person program visits will also start on the week of August 16th. Now, Mrs. Lauren Keel, the Unite BVI's foundation manager, said that the program is in line with the foundation's core principles. Ms. Keel said, and I quote, one of the ways in which Unite BVI is hoping to create long-term positive impact in the area of environmental conservation in the BVI is through our commitment to the Unite for the Sea program. Jakes Costas once said, you can protect what you love. Our hope is that by giving young people an opportunity to fall in love with the sea, they will grow up wanting to protect it. Our overarching vision for this program is to inspire and empower a rising generations of ocean conservationists. End of quote. Viewers, the USVI Foundation is a not-for-profit foundation with a vision to create opportunities that inspire and empower generations of world changers, starting here in the beautiful British Virgin Islands. Kamal, we continue to have conversations as it regards to the conservation of our environment. We think about the blue economy, and we see our Minister for Natural Resources, Honorable Vincent Whitley, always coming to the forefront, speaking about the importance of protecting our marine life and the sea. And we do see here in a very private initiative, USVI, not-for-profit, again, coming forward to ensure that our kids are educated about this as well.
Indeed, and as they say, the future, the children are the future of the territory, so it's good to start with the youth. Well, viewers, up next, one ferry service per day between the USVI and BVI from today, August 17th until October 15th, and Dominica goes into a complete lockdown to give frontline workers a break. And finally, we also take a look at new travel protocols across the region as COVID surges. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Well, viewers, welcome back. Well, starting from today, Tuesday, August 17th, there will be a reduction in ferry services operating between the United States Virgin Islands and the British Virgin Islands, with one ferry leaving each territory per day. But this is according to the BVI Ports Authority, which recently informed the public of the newly adjusted international ferry passenger schedule at the Road Town Jetty, where the Ports Authority said the decision is as a result of the significant reduction in arriving passengers to the territory. While the BVIPA stated, and I quote, per request from our international ferry operators, the passenger ferry schedule between the British Virgin Islands and the US Virgin Islands has been adjusted for the period starting 17th August until 15th August 2021 due to reduced bookings. There will be only one daily round-trip service for this period with a maximum capacity of 65 passengers per trip. For ferry passengers arriving and departing the British Virgin Islands must reserve a ticket with the ferry schedule operator through their booking portal. End quote. Well, the new international ferry passenger schedule is as follows. With all ferries will depart Road Town Tortola from Charlotte Amalie St. Thomas at 9 a.m. For all ferries depart Charlotte Amalie St. Thomas for Road Town Tortola at 4 p.m. Well, on Mondays, the ferry operator will be Smith's Ferry, Tuesdays, Road Town Fast Ferry, Wednesdays, Native Sun Ferry, Thursdays, Smith's Ferry, Fridays, Native Sun Ferry, and Saturdays, Road Town Fast Ferry. On Sundays, ferry operators will alternate services.
All right, viewers, we're going to go to a very quick commercial break, but when we come back, more news in the region. Dominica has gone into a complete lockdown. We have all the details, of course, to give their frontline workers a break. The details are available ahead of this break. Stick with us.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals. Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Viewers, welcome back to 284 News as we pan across the region. COVID cases in Dominica is definitely climbing. The government has taken a decision to place the country in a complete lockdown this coming weekend to allow frontline workers to spend time with their families. Corinne Prevost, the Secretary to the Cabinet, announced the development following today's meeting of the Cabinet. Let's watch.
I'm here to inform you today that Cabinet has taken a decision to extend the Emergency Powers Curfew Order of 2021 for a further 7 days until Monday, August 23rd at 5 a.m. As you're already aware, a person shall not be out in a public place between the hours of 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday to Friday except to provide or access essential services. The list of essential services which can be accessed during the week have been clearly defined in the SRO, and we have spoken to these over the last few weeks. I wish to advise further that Cabinet has taken a decision that for this weekend there will be a complete lockdown from Friday, August 20th at 6 p.m. to Monday, August 23rd at 5 a.m. This lockdown is specifically to allow for frontline workers who have been at this fight from day one to rest and spend time with their families. Many of us may not understand the immense pressure, long hours, and commitment required from our frontline workers at this time. If you would like to do something for them as a token of appreciation for their hard work and effort, please stay home. Again, I would like to say that from this weekend, Friday evening to Monday morning at 5 a.m., there will be a complete lockdown. And this lockdown is to allow our frontline workers who have been working from the beginning, not just of this surge, but from the beginning of this COVID-19 pandemic, to have some time for rest, relaxation, and time with their families. The Honorable Prime Minister will address the nation on Saturday to address the concerns of the population and provide a further update on other measures to be put in place as it relates to the recent spike in cases. Let me again take this opportunity to thank our frontline workers for their contribution to this battle. And I urge all Dominicans to join us in support by following the protocols and staying at home. Thank you very much.
That was the Cabinet Secretary of Dominica. Now, the government also took a decision to extend the emergency powers curfew order to August 23rd. That weekday curfew remains from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. daily. Prevost said that Prime Minister Roosevelt's carrot will, of course, address the nation on Saturday regarding the recent spike in COVID-19 cases and measures that will be implemented to save lives. Now, viewers, with the Delta variant of COVID-19 now present in the Caribbean, some islands have slightly tweaked their entry protocols while others have implemented a new lockdown and curfew measures. So if you are planning to travel to a few of these countries, you should take these restrictions into consideration. Well, we just mentioned the fact that Dominica will be heading into a curfew order that will run up until August 23rd. As such, there will be a curfew in place this week from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. And of course, the upcoming weekend, Friday, August 20th to Monday, August 23rd, for a complete lockdown in Martinique and the Guadeloupe. We also see they have just about 29,000 active cases as of August 16th. The increase in cases has overburdened the health sectors in both islands, prompting the government of France to call for volunteer doctors and nurses to assist. As a result of the upsurge, there will be a 3-week lockdown from August 4th that will be implemented on both islands. In Martinique, the curfew has been brought forward from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. and travel has been restricted between those hours. Now, viewers, as we look over to St. Bart's, which currently has 876 cases as of August 16th, they are now saying that the island is only open to travelers from the green and orange zones, which include North America, parts of the Caribbean, Central and South America, most of Africa and Europe. And in Jamaica, of course, as numbers continue to climb, we see a curfew being implemented for the next 3 weeks. That is going to be from August 11th to August 31st. The curfew will run from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. daily. Quite a dire situation in the Caribbean as we continue to monitor what's happening with COVID-19. But for now, viewers, that is all the content we have. My name is Javon Wilson.
And I'm Kamal Haynes. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you for joining us.